That old early morning sun's about to break on the horizon. The coffee's a-perkin', and the bacon's a-cookin', and it's time once again to head on up to Sportsman's Lodge and visit with Ron Jones.
We don't try to kill anything but roosters, you know. Yeah.
Keep hearing these jets fly over from Tyndall Air Force Base. Folks, that's the sound of freedom. Don't know for how much longer it's going to be, but it is, okay? And that's what we've known as freedom. Anyway, scary. It's really scary, folks, this day and time. This world is very scary. Glad you could join us on Sportsman's Lodge. I'm Ron Jones. We're on every Saturday morning at 6 a.m. right here on News 13 WMBB. Want to remind you about our 5:30 program, Down Home in the Tri-States. If you haven't seen that, we encourage you to watch it. It's devoted to farmers and farming and gardening and pigs and chickens and horses and cows and goats and whatever falls in that Down Home in the Tri-States category. If you got any ideas or suggestions, please send them to us, because that's what it's all about. We're going to come out and cover those things from the smallest garden to the biggest garden, whatever. You know, you got some interesting animals and all, so like this one over here, the cat and the dog's about to get into it, but anyway. Back, a lot of you may remember Hurricane Opal struck the Gulf Coast with tremendous force, a lot of devastation, destruction. I produced a documentary, a short documentary on that, which won an Associated Press award, and I'm going to show that to you today, just kind of as a reminder to never let your guns down, folks. This happened in October, okay? When you think that hurricane season is just about gone and everything, happened in October, and it was fierce. So I want to show that to you today, just as a reminder to never let your guns down. Okay, this was in October when you think the hurricane season is gone. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to order this for $10 if you'd like to, commercial free. And we're going to give you that at the end of the program. A portion of the proceeds will go to the Panama City Rescue Mission. So y'all watch this, and we'll be back in just a minute with the Hurricane Opal.
Wow, this snow sure is gritty and salty. No, silly, this is sand, not snow. So that's why it's so hot. Yeah, but thank goodness our daddy owns A+ Air Conditioning. He keeps our home as cold as Alaska. Cool. Hey, I'll race you home.
For the most professional, most reliable, and most preferred air conditioning service in the area, call A+ Air Conditioning, 850-230-3009.
Okay, bet you I can win.
You want quality, craftsmanship, the best portable building you can get, you need to come to Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages. It's all built right here on site in Panama City, folks. Y'all come do business with them. State inspected and approved. Stop paying for somebody else's building. At Atlas, you can rent to own. Choose from a big selection or have it built to your need. Top grade 2x4 studs, pressure treated floor joists. Need a strong, well-built garage? We can build them too. At last. Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages you can trust. It's the best product you're going to find when it comes to portable buildings and garages. Come see Dwayne Phillips. Atlas Portable Buildings and Garages on Highway 231 across from Gulf Asphalt. It's the next best thing to the old vegetable truck. It's Main Street Market in Chipley. Owned and operated by Paul Davidson, Main Street Market stocks the largest selection of good fresh fruits and vegetables and a whole lot more.
We sell wholesale or retail.
From fresh local milk.
That's so cheesy creamery milk.
To a complete line of Amish products to livestock and pet food.
We now offer a full line of Seminole feed. We also carry a full line of frozen vegetables. All types of Amish cheese. We have Amish butter. That's one of our specialties.
Hey, you need it? We've got it. Top quality coastal Bermuda horse hay, year-round. Main Street Market. We're located on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida.
On October 4th, 1995, Hurricane Opal struck the Gulf Coast of Florida, bringing widespread destruction from the western all the way to the eastern part of the Panhandle. Calling it the most significant threat to Florida since Hurricane Andrew, state emergency management officials urged coastal residents to take serious action in preparation for Hurricane Opal. 3,500 National Guard and more than 700 law enforcement officers, along with local and state agencies and nonprofit organizations, were on alert, working round the clock to assist with storm preparations.
As of this advisory, we are now the #1 strike probability in the entire United States.
It's literally bumper to bumper and almost at a standstill.
If you're not on the road right now or walking out the door right now, you need to plan on staying, because we will start to see the hurricane force winds anytime after noon.
As night began to fall, the storm made its way on shore. At daybreak, the devastation was obvious. Property loss in the millions, families homeless, and what was known as the world's most beautiful beaches was now just miles and miles of twisted debris.
When you're the glass company of choice, you have to live up to your reputation. When people know you by name, that says a lot. Because when you put your name out in public, that means you have a well-respected reputation. That's why when people think glass, they think of Mark Moody, Tim Johnson, and Innovative Glass. Innovative Glass is the preferred glass company when people want quality, experience, and honesty. Innovative Glass has been the #1 go-to glass company for many, many years. If you're a big condo association or you have a small home, if you need a tabletop glass, shower doors, or a complete bathroom, Mark and Tim treat every customer with care, concern, courtesy, quality and professionalism. There are a lot of glass companies in the area, but when people want it done right, they call the glass company of choice, Innovative Glass.
850-541-2417 and 850-541-2418.
Innovative Glass has Sportsman's Lodge stamp of approval. Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308.
Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call.
Holiday on Wheels is 35. Happy birthday!
Holiday on Wheels providing RV fun since 1976, and we're going to continue the tradition.
All new Class A's, exciting new Muratas, bunks for the kids, beautiful new Concords, travel trailers, largest parts and accessories in the area with some 70% off. Quality selection and service techs are second to none. Best financing in years. Now is the time to step into your dream RV.
You wanna find out how Rito feels? Come to Holiday on Wheels.
King's Outdoors has been serving the hunters and fishermen in this area for many, many years. Come see them at their new location, now with a more extensive line.
At King's, we feature for the bass fisher the carrot stick rods, skeet reach rods, Garcia, Vengeance, and Vendetta rods, all with replacement warranty. At King's, we feature the plastic baits that you want, from culprit to zoom. You'll find what you need in the hook line, from mullet snatch hooks to true turn for the pan fisher. The brim fisher, we feature year-round Little Jewel, Red Holland, and Brim Buster brim poles. At King's, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Come see us.
Opal's tidal surge in excess of 12 feet ripped through buildings, leaving little, if anything, standing in her path. People were left stranded, wondering if they had anything to even come home to. They salvaged what little they could.
Ed Holly, Holly Outdoors, Blountstown, Florida, where we sell the most dependable outboard on the market, Tohatsu. 2.5 horsepower to 115, Tohatsu has an engine to meet your needs. And Tohatsu still builds and sells two-stroke engine. Tohatsu Outboards from Holly Outdoors in Blountstown, Florida, 850-674-7718. 850-674-7718.
When buying meat, make sure it's fresh and that you know where it came from. Stone's Meats in Shipley, Florida is the butcher of choice in this area.
Everything is made right here. We produce our own bacon, hams, and sausage.
From smoked bacon, hams, and sausage to fresh cut beef and pork, Henry Stone and his staff know the business. Henry can custom cut.
If you like your steak 3/4 of an inch or 1.5 inches, we'll cut them however you like them.
Folks, don't take any chances. Buy it fresh cut from the best. Stone's Meats, 1008 Highway 277, Shipley, Florida. 850-638-0673. Be safe. Call Stone's Meats today. We've said it for years, folks. When you do business with Stone's Meats in Shipley, Florida, you know where your meat's coming from and you know that it's safe.
The scenic drive along Highway 98, completely littered up one side and down the other. Beautiful sand dunes that once rolled along the beach with lush vegetation and sea oats, now lay flattened as the surf washed them out to sea. Some families returned after the storm to find they had no place to stay.
Living out of a van, but we're managing. As long as no one lost alive, we're happy.
Panama City's beautiful Shell Island no longer stands as a barrier between the Gulf and St. Andrew Bay. It too suffered tremendous loss of the many plants and sand dunes that made it so famous. But even with all this destruction, the residents of the northern Gulf Coast began to pull together, helping each other.
They saw their town in such destruction. They are working with putting this town back together.